we got the Democrats hyperventilating about this guy. And the dude that's building this stuff actually maybe possibly making a dent in the universe. People don't like it. They are destroying his company. You have judges that are blocking just about everything.
It turns out when you take away people's the money they're receiving fraudulently, they get very upset.
We are here to fight back. We will see you in the courts, in Congress, in the streets.
We cannot allow Elon Musk.
Word resist spray painted on the front of the business. Just hours before in Kansas City, 2 Tesla Cybertrucks set ablaze at a dealership there.
We're out here because we're defending democracy.
They'll win.
Basically want to kill me because I'm stopping their fraud.
I'm so confused in all of this with all of this fraud that's going on. The people that are vandalizing. Oh, well, that's probably not good. I mean, it's not fraud. It's just maybe 10 years in prison. And I don't get it because the people should be applauding this. They're like, oh my gosh, look at all this that they're uncovering. And I get how much back in my taxes that the government has stolen in the first place? So just to let you know, when you get your refund back, it's not a refund. It's not. They stole too much. And if you're wondering, Bravo, why are you talking with a this? What's wrong with you? Dentist. I am not drunk. They tore up the whole left side of my tongue. I'd show you, but you're probably eating right now, which they put a crown on, which I swallowed that. If you guys want a number to a horrific dentist, I'll hook you up. But they did apologize for the inconvenience and said that they would give me a free cleaning. Also, hey, idiots. Yeah, I'm talking to you, USA guy, Santa, little early. When you vandalize my vehicle, it comes with 9 cameras. You can actually see it. I have some funny footages. These are just these guys, keying the cars or whatever. Whatever you're doing, Barbara. Karen, I like the pop collar. Michael J. Fox wants his, that's so 5 years ago, Karen. We don't wear those anymore. Is that a hand sanitizer? Those of you that are thinking, you know what, it's a good day to blow up a Tesla dealership.
We have people who are locking up on that. We have someone in jail right now from one of the dealerships. They threw a Molotov cocktail through a dealership. They're looking at up to 20 years in prison. So if you're going to touch a Tesla, go to a dealership, do anything, you better watch out because we're coming after you.
But hey, Pam, let me help you with your investigation. He's right there. I'd say George looks pretty good for 38 years old. The eye bag, though, you can tell he's a crypto trader. I mean, when that starts happening, that it's very normal. Part of the getting your face ripped off, up and down. The truth is, if you're a crypto trader, you just hold on because in the end, you will come out looking like my hair. So just in case you are wondering, that's why. Also, Tim Walz, remember that guy? He's getting into this whole Tesla thing.
Governor Walz saying last night he frequently checks Tesla stock. In doing so, to quote, give me a little boost during the day. How should Americans view politicians who take pride in the downfall of an American car company?
I think that's quite sad, but I think Governor Walz unfortunately is living a sad existence after his devastating defeat on November 5th.
But we have breaking news. They're doing this in broad daylight. What are you doing? And then the cop comes out. They spray paint him. Stop, Brian. Those are fire extinguishers. Can you do that?
Les dernières générations Canada, un collectif de gens ordinaires qui demande à le gouvernement canadien extra un comité de protection face aux désastres climatiques.
All right, so I'll translate the French. Last generation, because he's going to jail. Whoa, it's Canada. He's fine. So the cool Canadians that follow the channel, there's always a place here in Texas for you. And for my Tesla holders, like my builder of my house. I think he bought right around here. I'm like, don't do it. Well, why not? I'm like, you have a 789, it's purple. You can't buy it any higher. But for those of you that bought it, is there hope in sight? Currently, no. Under the 200, you went purple, but wait. You had a 789 purple, and then you still can't get above the Bravo 9. You want to know, where is it going to go? It's going to go all the way down to this line right there. See, I do this all day long on SPY. Beat down. All of us put in a buy right there. I did say, I wanted it to come down and retest this. That's a gap. But I said yesterday, I'm going to hold through it. And people are like, well, is it going up or down? Since we all jumped in, we're up about 2%. I will probably be up 5% at that line. Take some profit off. It's the 200. If you don't know how to do it, I'll teach you in my new futures course, which I'm doing the 199 and 199 for my bear market course. Market go down. Be careful because my watch list on my bear market course is going up. No more this week. It was $1 a day. That shall be gone. Kind of like mortgage refi rejections. That's going up. Along with everyone ditching U.S. equities. And this just in, breaking news from Senator Mitch McConnell about tariffs.
Senator McConnell, a question about tariffs. You called it a bad policy back in February. Have you had any conversations with the president just about that impact or what that looks like here in Kentucky, or talk to him about it being a bad policy at all?
My hearing is not what it used to be.
Tariffs, Senator. Your comment is about tariffs. Tariffs. Comment about tariffs.
Oh, yeah. I'm not a fan of tariffs.
When you want to know what else he is not a fan of, limitations on how long you can be in Congress. I think 120 years should be the cutoff. But I'm sure there will be a judge that'll, throw that one out. George Soros is picking up the phone going, splash lots of water, pop confettis, you got to stop this. Federal judge, we got another one, those eggs, I guess, tariffs, getting those eggs. Federal judge orders price of eggs to go back up. I feel like I live in a world where, is that story true or false? Okay, so that one's not true. This one is true. Judge Anna Reyes just ordered the military not to enforce. That's what they're all doing. They're like, wah. President Trump order banning transgenders from the military. A judge now believes she can tell the commander-in-chief who can serve under him. This is disgraceful. Thank you, Miss Ann. Oh, and this just in breaking news, federal judge orders SpaceX to return astronauts to space station. See, Elon, I told you. But all you have to do is just connect the dots of evil. Look at this one. Judge in deportation battle was on the FISA court that approved Trump's team surveillance. Say it isn't so. I mean, just connect the dots in the money laundering of all these judges. Remember, the leftist judge blocked Trump's travel ban for countries, I can't use that word, that got overturned by SCOTUS. Yeah, it's the same Obama judge who just told Trump he couldn't stop USAID money laundering. This is insanity. Turns out Mr. Chung has been a Democrat donor for many years. No surprise. Judge who blocked USAID cuts is longtime Democrat activist. Say it isn't so. Oh, and this just in, breaking news again from Kitty in the control room. We have an active, we can't say that word, reported at CIA headquarters in Langley. CIA? What? I know those guys. They have some connections with lots of death. And we have a confirmation. CIA document, quote, admitting they were hiding information from Congress is missing from the JFK files. We're missing something? But I say, whatever. We got to know. Come on. We already know. Did JFK Jr. warn us that Joe Biden was a traitor to America before he was killed? So this was 94 for JFK Jr. that, hey, there goes his plane. And believe it or not, now I don't know about this. I don't know, guys, so don't, maybe the fax machine blurred or something. Quote, Dear Senator Biden, you are a traitor and bearing the signature of John F. I don't know. I just know I wouldn't want to be any part of the CIA, the FBI, the ABC, QRS. I mean, these guys, on reading the reports, this Garrett Underhill, he's like, oh my gosh, I'm going to die. And they're like, no, you're fine. He's like, no, I'm going to die. They assassinated him. He was afraid for his life. That's what's up there. And then all of a sudden he died. The coroner ruled it's this word again. I can't use that on YouTube at all. But what I have found in life is the more you mess with people's money, the more you probably won't live. And this was something that JFK was trying to stop. And we went from a United States note, which that was going to stop, to the Federal Reserve note. Is there a difference? Well, go back in my video, spend hours watching me, and I will explain to you how all of this works. Since I have you on the phone, see, this is gold. You had to have gold to be able to print these beautiful sheets of paper. And then you can actually go into the bank. Well, except for 1971, they decided to do away with that. But you could walk in and say, here's 20 bucks. Give me a $20 gold piece. I would say, sure, there you go. Well, that didn't last. I will tell you what did last. Inflation, hyperinflation. If you're like, there's no hyperinflation, okay, come on, try to go buy something. Like a house. Can't do that anymore. Or even a car. But we decided to go off a standard. See, in life, you should have standards. And they could basically print all they want. But it's not this kind of printing. It's actually even worse. It's just creating digits. They create a bond, which is basically what these are. They're IOUs that they take your money out of your paycheck and then hand it to other people. And someone like Elon's like, oh my gosh, they have these like magic money machines. I used to teach that in high school. It's crazy. They're using my lingo. But I just try to help you have your own magic money machine where it just keeps making money. That's why I teach you this stuff. The government actually has machines that just, lots of bonds, just keep giving the money to those NGOs. And that money goes back into the Democrats and yada, yada. I think you know now. But it is all fraud and all corrupt. No one's going to work. Everyone's just taking paychecks. I mean, listen, but just know they're doing it out of your paycheck. So why are you so upset for uncovering fraud? They're trying to lower your taxes, if not get rid of them. I mean, unless you're working for these guys, not so much Fox, but the people that don't have to work, they just get paychecks. Then I get it. I'd be very angry.
Monday, knock, knock, nobody's home. Look at this. Got this big, beautiful area where employees are supposed to work. Nobody's here. So we're in the second headquarters at Freddie Mac. We were just in the other building. There was nobody there for miles and miles and miles. Look at these desks. They're clean. We've got a cafeteria, again, that's completely vacant. You've got food that's being prepared. The staff that makes the food is here 5 days a week, but the people who work in this building or should work in this building aren't here 5 days a week.
And is it just me? Were you thinking those people go to work every single day to prepare food? And no one shows up. What point do you go, my life is really meaningless? I hope you guys in life have purpose. If you decide that, hey, I think I want a job. Is there a purpose? That's why I always preach, start your own business. I don't care what you do. Start a McDonald's. Start one of these. Look at this. I got some apples left in there if you guys want it. A little bit at a time. I wonder if there's a solution for this stuff. To think, they go in, they cook, they clean, they're like, no one's here. And a crazy story teaching high school, I actually tried this. I wanted to know how long the students would go. I would say, you all get an A. No homework, nothing. You do nothing. You come in, you sit down, you sit at a desk. I don't do anything. You don't do anything. You get an A. Yes, I was the weirdest teacher ever. Although quite a few kids walked away becoming multimillionaires, but all the kids agreed to it. And then about day 3, they're like, well, can we do something? I'm like, nope. Day 4, well, I want to learn something because you look like you got it all together. What kind of Lamborghini do you drive again? And then about day 5, they all agreed that we would all learn how to start businesses and trade equities. And I would say I was kind of a bad teacher because I had a big screen on the wall and they're like, what are you doing? I'm like, well, I just launched this. Talking about fruit pies. I sell these things. And they're like, how much do you make on that? Well, this one makes $91,000 a month. Just like that, the kids are like, I want to learn how to do this. One of them walked away with Movement watches. I sold it for, I don't know, 300 million, I don't know. $1 million here, $1 million there. I mean, because he didn't start Walmart. Whatever you teach, you're just a scammer. Actually, I didn't even mention if anyone has a course on it. Who knows? Walmart, welcome to your economy. CEO says that some Americans are running out of money before the end of the month and turning to smaller pack sizes for consumer goods, per Bloomberg. I'm sure that's just a one-off. Oh, breaking news. Americans are missing debt payments. This is looking like 08. It's actually, I'll show you. 08 and 09, we're right there. You guys want to know where we're at? Here we go. Oh, and like what I said at the beginning, you know, good luck trying to buy something like a house or a car. U.S. housing affordability is still getting worse. Yeah, but it's not hyperinflation. Yeah, but no one can afford $124,200. Well, that's how much you need to, that's your income, which is about what you need to make a year just to get an apartment nowadays. And the people that have houses, everything is going to it. All the money you make, you're like, all in. Currently making up 40% of household income. This is hyperinflation. This says 70% of Americans can't afford a mortgage today. And I say, well, just thank God you don't live in Turkey. All hell has broken loose over there. The whole world is currently burning, you guys. Boy, if you know how to trade this stuff, right? Futures sends the lira crashing to record low, triggering market-wide trading. Halt. Well, that's not a good thing. Just imagine how much money you can make on the way down on that Turkish lira. Bravo, I just don't have time, man. Look, record number of Americans working more than one job. I got to work so many jobs just to survive. You can fix this. It currently looks like you already are. Like, I don't see anyone here at McDonald's, and you're cutting your, you're not going out, pulling back spending, going out. But I don't really want you to tighten the belt. This is not a Dave Ramsey course. Maybe stop focusing on like random stuff. Do you care? Like that GDP growth projection, you'd probably spend a half an hour a day listening to the Fed. Well, we went from 2, now we're at a 1. You should be spending your time. Click button, make digits go up. And it is kind of a cool like video game dopamine rush. Say you should try it out. You just click the button. Most people can't find the more button in the description. The amount of emails I get. Here, let me help you, Janet. This was yesterday's video. You come down here, you click the more button, and then you click here, the course you want. How you're able to find my email and come to my house is beyond me, but your outfit was cute last night, Janet, and I'm not really into heart-shaped glasses, but congratulations, you found my house. But with that, I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow.